So there are ways you can place interlibrary loan requests through the catalog. One is to find a book that we don't have, or that we do have but it's checked out, such as this one. It could be that it has lapsed past its due date with the person who has it checked out, so putting in a request for it to Interlibrary Loan would alert us that you needed it even though we had it, but most of the time we don't interlibrary loan books that we already own. We just wait until the book is returned to lend it to you. But because I'm not signed in, I don't have my request options, so I'm going to sign in really quick. Keep in mind, my login information will be different than what is required for you, which it says on the screen there. So now we're back to square one here. Under the Locations tab, now I have my request options. And so if I hit Resource Sharing Requests here, this is essentially an interlibrary loan form, like what you would find in the EBSCO ILL form for items that EBSCO doesn't grant you access to but knows about. So you would fill this out and request it, and we will search for another copy for you. Another way that the interlibrary loan request process is integrated with the catalog is with our other databases, such as Credo and the Oxford products. As you're using those, it speaks with our catalog, because these places also recommend other sources such as books or journals or articles, and it will tell the catalog about those materials and link to them. But again, we don't have access to some of the ones it recommends, but if it does, then it will tell you that we hold it. But let's just see Oxford bibliographies, for example. So let's say we're doing some research, and let's go to the F's. And so this is an alphabetical list of reference entries. I'll just click on one here. And it gives us a brief overview, kind of like in Wikipedia, and then it has other sources that it recommends, and it says find this resource, find it in your library. So it's going to tell us if we have it or not by taking us to the catalog. We don't own it, but yet the catalog says, like, I recognize what this is, and because we're logged in, it's presenting us with this resource sharing request. So if you ever get to this screen where it's the catalog yet you can't search, but you're not being prompted for this resource sharing request link, be sure to log in the right hand corner here. But if you were to click that, it would be that same form that we saw earlier in the catalog. And so we could request that material as we're doing our research through our other external library sources here. This is Oxford bibliography. So that's just one way how the catalog will help you place interlibrary loan requests easily and without having to pull up your email. Otherwise, you can just call or email the library with the title and the author and the edition and any other specifying information so that we can place that interlibrary loan request for you. You can find more about our interlibrary loan policies here on the website under the library tab. So I hope this is helpful. Thanks.